evening, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, and a very, very warm welcome to this truly magnificent and historical setting here at the iconic Royal Automobile Club, founded way back in 1897, just a few years after the car was invented. So we're very grateful for being here. Thank you all for being with us on this very special occasion as we celebrate the next stage of the exciting and emotional journey of Carpathian Single Malt whiskey. Changing and challenging the norm have almost become a habit for the driving force behind Carpathian Single Malt, and indeed the whole of the Alexandrian Group's portfolio for nearly 30 years. We will hear from the founder of the group, Dr. Nawaf Salameh, in a moment, but for now, our congratulations to you, sir, for everything that you've achieved in successfully navigating such a competitive industry over all of these years. Congratulations.
It's a true honor for me to be here at the home of the whiskey, talking about a product which so much traditional pride and history, and I respect so much. I was inspired by this tradition to create the Carpathian Single Malt. This history and technology are help us to grow and develop Carpathian Single Malt even in the future. I hope that the uniqueness of the Carpathian Single Malt will be welcomed in the traditional and the new consumer and will be embraced by whiskey lover everywhere. UK is very important for our business. We are already present on this market with our spirit and wines, and Carpathian Single Malt will be soon be available for British consumer as well. With Carpathian, I am also wanted Alexandrian to bring its contribution to the development of the business ties and synergy between Romania and UK.
Like many of you, I was firstly intrigued by the first idea of launching a Romanian whiskey produced according to a Scottish method, right in the country that gave birth to it and make it famous all over the world. But reading the story and seeing the enthusiasm, the winning spirit, the passion put into the whole project, from the idea to product, I am now sure that the Carpathian Single Malt will be a success on the British market, a success for both Alexandrian Group and Romania. Dear Mr. Salameh, on behalf of the Romanian Embassy to the UK, please allow me to congratulate you for this project, for the odyssey to bring a purely Romanian product on the market that traditionally belonged to Scotland, Ireland or America. And most of all, I congratulate you for the vision you had and have, which inspired the entire Alexandrian team.
Thank you. I mentioned earlier about Romania's prominence as a prolific wine producer, due mainly to its interesting, for me, the geographical position on the 45th parallel, which everybody knows runs through everything from the Napa Valley right through to Bordeaux, through Romania. Tell us about now we're producing whiskey in this. Tell us about the production and your team's approach to this within that, and how are you sort of creating such a world-class product?
Well, as you say, the climate is very good. It's ideal for making whiskey. But what is very unique that we have is a winery that disposes wine barrels. We get the opportunity to take freshly dumped wine barrels that could be emptied that day, and we fill them with whiskey. Whereas other whiskey makers, it could take 46 weeks before you get a barrel. So
okay.
That adds to the flavour and the uniqueness of it.
Final question for you. The incredible feedback so far it mentions quite often not just about the traditional, the way that you've maintained that tradition of whiskey making, but this, you touched on it there, this kind of uniqueness of this finishing with at the moment, the three types. We got the Frasca Negra, the Pinot Noir, and the Madeira. Tell us a little bit more about that, and I'm sure everybody's going to appreciate it and experience it at the moment, but tell us a little bit about the thinking behind that.
We have currently, I think, 38 different types of whiskies.
Wow.
So 17 of them are...
He said 38, if anybody didn't
It was
know.
37 last month, but it was 38 this month. So 17 of them are finishes. And we source casks from all over Europe, Burgundy, Chianti, Amarone. Okay. So there's a whole range of whiskies coming.
Yeah.
What a place. This is the first time I've ever been here, and the first thing I did, I walked in and I saw that beautiful car downstairs. I was thinking, wow, beautiful cars, fantastic whiskey. I mean, cars and whiskey. I mean, what could be better? What could go better than that? What a great combination. We're all very, very proud of this product. It's extraordinary. I'm fortunate enough to have been able to come in relatively recently and watch this process, all the work that Alan and Dr. Salome and everybody else associated with the Alexandrian Group had put in. It's really remarkable, and we're very, very proud of it. We really think that this has enormous potential, not only now, but in the future. And so, like all the other products that we make, we try to focus on quality above all and craftsmanship, and I think that you'll see an example of that here. I would also say that to pick up on something that was said earlier, I think by you, Colin, this is an interesting expression for Romania to produce a single malt whiskey which draws on the traditions of the UK. And I think it stands as emblematic of, I think, Romania's outreach to the wider world, not only to us in the United States, where we had our event last month, which was very nice, but also here in the land where I believe whiskey was invented.